And welcome back, everybody. Today we're flying from KSNL to KSRE, flying again with Flight Dude, so I hope you guys enjoy the flight, and I'll kind of talk through as I fly, so enjoy. My engine is warm, so I don't need to prime. Just crank. It's a good start. Just the mixture. Meter. Selector is good. Frequencies are set. Annunciator is good to go. And 2 and 2 Alpha Charlie radio check. 2
and 2 Alpha Charlie, altitude is catching over 5.
Awesome, and I hear you 5x5 as well, so I'm ready to go.
Also returning regional traffic, number 752 Alpha Sierra to Flight 2 is going to be departing to the north runway 35, starting regional traffic. Sorry about that. Controlling regional traffic, we're going to cancel that takeoff, my bad. Starting regional traffic, number 752 Sierra Flight 2, we're going to be taxiing to runway 35 for a departure to the north runway 35, starting regional traffic.
And we're just going to follow Flight Dude on out for departure. Flaps are coming at 10 degrees. And I'm going to show about 14 nautical miles flight.
Yep, sounds good.
Taxi checklist is just going to be me checking my brakes and setting my instruments. Oops. So let me go ahead and set my heading bug and altimeter. Those are both now set. Good to go. I'm going to let Flight Dude get ahead of me a little bit. Tend to taxi a little bit faster. Check our controls. Ailerons are good. Elevators good. Ops meter is running. Our frequencies are good to go. Make sure I'll bring that back just a little bit more for taxi. I still don't have my engine instruments working. And also earlier today, I released another video kind of with an overview of costs for my sim and just basically how my sim is built and what it's aimed at doing. So you can check that video out as well. It doesn't have the greatest audio in the beginning. It's pretty hard to film and fly an aircraft as well as kind of show how my sim works with one hand. Learned that one the hard way, but now we're back into getting some good flying in, so it should be much better.
Alpha Charlie, how do you feel about doing no flaps takeoff?
Sounds good.
Cool.
We're about 1,100 feet, so certainly power is not going to be necessarily an issue, or rather the lift. But
yep, shouldn't be a problem at all.
Dude, having instruments is so nice.
Yep, I'm sure.
It was pretty cool because when I started my engine, I could see my attitude indicator as it wobbles up as the gyroscopes speed up to rotating at however fast they rotate. They rotate at like 6,000 RPM or 10,000, some really big number. It was cool because I got to see it wobble into the stabilized position.
It's always cool when you get that realistic effect.
Oh yeah. And right up here, I'm going to turn off to the left to the little run-up pad. I'm going to do my run-up, and then you can just go ahead and taxi on the runway, and I'll be there in just a second.
Oh yeah, I'll taxi in position. Would you like to do a left and right takeoff, dual takeoff?
Yep, I'm going to try and keep it formation the whole way there. It's 14 nautical miles, so it's pretty short.
Yeah, sounds good. Where are we cruising at? You think maybe we're at 1,000, maybe 5,000?
No, we don't need to go that high. Maybe 2,500.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
I like to keep it about 1,000 to 2,000 feet above the surface of the Earth, because that way we're not in tons of bumps in the air, but we are relatively low. So I'm going to do my run-up.
China Regional Traffic Nurse 752, Sierra Flight up 2, position and hold for a dual takeoff. Runway 35, northward bound, China Regional Traffic.
I'm going to go ahead and turn into the wind here. That should be good. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a crosswind, which is fine, so mixture's going to go full rich. And we're going to go, and parking brake is set, we're going to go 1,800 RPM. It's about 1,800 RPM, right mag. It's clean, back to both. Left mag. Clean, back to both. Check carb heat. Carb heat is good. I'd be checking my ammeter. And check mixture response. Mixture is good. We're going to go idle. 1,000 RPM. And 2 into Alpha Charlie. We're good to go. Actually, what I mean by good to go, I realized you're already on the runway. I'm now taxiing to the runway. So.
Yep, sounds good. I'm on your on the left side. You can go off on the right, and we'll toggle brake takeoff.
Awesome, sounds good. So my stroke heat, and I'm turning on my nav. Actually, I'm going to keep off my nav lights. We're going to be close enough to him. We don't need to worry about that. Flaps are up. I had them set to 1 notch, and I'm good to go.
Sorry, you repeat for 2 off yet?
We're gonna. I'm good to go.
Alright, China Regional Traffic, number 752 Sierra Flight of 2, departing to the north, runway 35, China Regional Traffic. Alright, I'm going to do a countdown 3, 2, 1, so go ahead and go full power. And 3, 2, 1, brakes release.
I'm going to try and let you stay in front of me so I can watch you as you depart.
Okay, sounds good.
Normally, my Cessna has better acceleration than a Diamond, so I was way ahead of you before we started going, but I'm in a good position right now.
Yep, that's normally what happens.
I'm going to try and get a little bit closer to his right wing. I drifted a little bit there due to the wind, but that's fine. There's 60. Go ahead and rotate right on up. Good rotation. I'm going to pop off my landing light now, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to climb right up into his position on his wing. And that is a pretty good formation departure. And you can go ahead and make your right hand departure, or right hand crossover.
China Regional Traffic.
And I'm going to shift to your left wing for this turn.
Alright, sounds good.
Shifting to the left so that I have a, because I'm going, whoa, what is he doing? Okay. He was going a little bit slower than me, and apparently he's going a lot slower than me. I think. Not sure where he went. And November 2 and 2 Alpha Sierra, do you have me in sight? And sorry, that'll be 752 Alpha Sierra.
I'm sorry, can you repeat for 752 Sierra?
Do you have me in sight? I lost you in that turn. You turned a lot sharper than me. And you were a bit slower as well.
I did not. I do not have a visual of you. I'm trying to line up with 107 here.
Alright. I'm looking. What did you say your heading was? 107?
152, we're going to ease into 107.
Alright, I'm looking. What's your altitude?
22.
Alright, so we are going to be level with me. What's your distance from the airport?
11.9.
Okay, so you're going to be ahead of me, so that's good. And can you say your heading again, sir?
Yep, currently about to get to right 109 right now, about to be at 107.
So he's going to be to my right, intercepting the flight path. This should allow me to almost directly. Yep, I have it in sight. I got you in sight. And what's your current speed?
Stand by on that for just a second.
Alright, I think I was clocking 130, so my Cessna is somehow performing significantly better than usual.
Well, that's good.
And I'm creeping up on your left wing at the moment.
Yep, I'm just using autopilot to get aligned here, then I'm going to hand fly on the way. So right now I am heading to 110. Looks like I am 113 right now.
Yep, yeah, I got you in sight. What's your current altitude? Are you climbing or descending?
Descending to 27 right now. We're going to maintain 25.
Awesome, sounds good. And I'm going to dive here so I can gain a little bit of speed to come up into his wing. I'm going to make sure I don't go too far into the yellow. I want to get about 130, which is still in the green. About 125 at the moment. There's 130, right there is 130. I'm just going to go ahead and hold that forward pressure. And do you have your speed?
Yes, I do, and now realizing it, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. I'm going to go back to 110.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm going 130 and not catching you. Climbing up into his wing. Yeah, pop the volume down one notch. Subwoofer really, even though it's a lower volume already than usual, the subwoofer really kicks it loud, or makes it loud rather. The low end. I mean, I guess that's what it's meant for. So. I'm closing in on him right now. And can I have your current speed?
Yep, 110 on the dot.
Perfect. Alright, I'm going to start climbing up into his wing area there. My lights are all good to go. Mixture's good. We're below 3,000.
Seminole traffic, North 752 Office here. Flight of 2 is approximately 5 nautical miles to the northwest. We're going to circle around the runway for those runway numbers and come in for a full stop. Seminole traffic, number 752 here. I'm going to get to around 3 miles. I'm going to go down to 2.
Sounds good. I'm slowly but surely creeping up on your wing. If you could slow to about 100, that'd help a lot.
We'll do, down to 100.
I'm continuing to try and descend. So so I can get enough speed. As he slows, I'm going to accelerate so I can try and catch him here. Now I'm going to climb back up. Alright, you can accelerate back up to 110. I am almost right on your right wing.
Alright, back up to 110.
Getting much closer. I'm going to start slowly bringing my power back. Alright, power's coming back. Decelerating to 110. There's 110. Thereabout. Alright, actually I can slow a little bit more. And I'm in your right wing.
Signal traffic, number 752 Sierra, foot of 2, descending to 2000. Signal traffic.
And I'm now just going to kind of sit right this 45-degree angle with him. I'm trying to stay roughly level with him. I want to be about a 45-degree or so angle so I can make sure that he can still see me.
Airport in sight.
Airport in sight as well.
See if I can get those runway numbers for you.
Yep, and actually, let's just do a touch and go.
Yep, sounds good. I'm gonna see if I can get a runway numbers though.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds good. And we'll just do a touch and go and proceed to the next airport, which I'll get programmed in as well. It's 8 Oscar Lima 1. Oh, there he is. It's like, where'd he go? I looked down to get my next airport and he disappeared.
It's gonna be runway 34, runway 16.
Awesome.
Seminole traffic, number 752 off the Sierra, flight of 2. We're gonna make touch and go, runway 16. Seminole traffic. Seminole traffic, number 752 off Sierra, flight of 2, turning left traffic to downwind for runway 16. Seminole traffic. Touch and go. How am I doing on the ATC?
Splendid. It's a good thing, though, that you're doing these calls, because that's one thing that you can never get enough practice of, so I normally do them, so it's a good thing that we decided to trade it out today.
Absolutely. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Yep. The turns are always hard just because FS 2020, it gets a little bit shaky, so it's hard to get a perfect position, but I like to think I'm doing a fairly good job. And what's your current speed?
97.
Alright, you're going to start slowing for your approach.
Yep, just a second. I'm gonna, let's see, hold on a second. I'm gonna turn base in just a minute.
Okay, yeah, you're going to need about a minute because we're only about midfield downwind right now.
I'm a little further from the top of 16, so.
Yep, also, you might want to do a bit of a right-hand turn, about maybe 30 degrees or so, because right now we're going to have a really awkward base.
Yep, correcting.
Awesome.
Alright, Seminole traffic, number 752 off Sierra, flight of 2, turning to the left-hand traffic, turning base for final runway 16, Seminole traffic.
Whoa. I didn't think the airport was... Oh, never mind, that's not the airport. I get it. Okay. And I just realized what I thought was the airport on my Garmin was actually just signifying an airspace. So we were actually probably right where we wanted to be for that downwind.
Oh, that's good. I was a little confused, but that's, yeah, awesome.
Yeah, right now I'm seeing that we're turning onto a midfield downwind still, but I know that's not correct just by looking outside. So I'm noticing airspaces, so I'm assuming it's signifying some sort of airspace.
Yep. Seminole traffic, number 752 off Sierra, flight of 2, turning final runway 16 for the touch and go. Seminole traffic.
And this touch and go is going to either be really, really fantastic, or it's going to go really, really badly. So I'm going to try and make it towards that fantastic side.
Sounds good. I'll aim for the same.
And if you want to aim to touch down, maybe halfway down the runway. Whoa. And did you drop flaps?
Yep, flaps full.
That's why you slowed like a bullet.
What can I say?
I hear him. I do not see him, though.
Then again, how do I slow like a bullet?
Opposite of speeding like a bullet.
Yeah, but bullets don't do anything other than speed.
Yeah, it was, I don't know where I was going with that.
Come on, Ben. English better done you a little bit of good.
English? What's that? He's getting awfully slow. There he goes. Power to idle. And start to flare. Oh, nice. Okay. And set full power, and flaps are coming up. And he's off the ground, and I'm off the ground. Flaps coming all the way up. And full power.
Alright, stand by.
Yep, standing by. You're getting awfully slow there.
Yep, I'm where I'm trying to recover. Stand by.
Yep. Jeez, that's close. Okay. He's in a full-on stall right now. There he goes. Alright, climbing out of it.
Hey, I recovered, believe it or not.
Yeah, and you probably got some nice pine on the bottom of your fuselage there.
Actually, I was looking. I didn't touch any trees.
Alright, well you certainly got a couple tire marks on the top of your fuselage, so there's that.
Tire marks?
Yeah, I was trying to stay in formation with you, so I was kind of landing on top of your fuselage.
Oh, that's not a very good thing then.
Yeah. And do you have the next airport programmed in?
Negative. I'm gonna see if I can circle around. That's why I'm turning so sharply here. I'm gonna try turning around, and on the pseudo downwind, I'm gonna program it back in. Can I get that airport name?
Yep, it's going to be 8 Oscar Lima 1. And I'm going to program it in mine as well. I just, again, I need to be level, and since I'm right now flying back the formation, can't exactly keep my eyes in the cockpit. I got to keep watching you.
Yep, can you give me that airport code one more time?
8 Oscar Lima 1. Wow, caught a really big thermal there. Alright, start unloading the pressure, and I'm gonna... Whoa, really bumpy. I'm gonna try and get right back up into his wing, and... what's your current speed again?
95.
Awesome. Right now, we're passing
so,
through 2000.
8 Oscar,
Switch
say again?
8 Oscar Lima 1. Pitch down again so I can try and get back into his formation. He's speeding up. And what's your current speed again?
Alright, 106 right now, stand by. Trying to get that this in here.
Alright, and I think a 2,500 feet cruise is going to be good again.
Okay, sounds good.
Still working on trying to get an actual headset set up. It's,
Well, that's quite an ordeal doing in the air.
difficult, to say the least. And you have it programmed in now?
I do. Yep, let me just make sure I'm good. It's 8 Oscar Lima 1. It looks like Bolt, which is really funny.
That is very funny. And what's distance it's showing?
We're looking at 21.2.
Yep, that sounds good. So once we get level on that flight path, I'm going to go ahead and throw on my autopilot and program that in as well.
Sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and start lining up with the, it looks like it's going to be 9-6 on our direct heading.
Sounds good. That's one thing I don't have, is a GNS 430 running a GNS 530 software, so not the greatest. I don't have any way of tuning the frequencies. And 752 Alpha Sierra altitude?
Yeah, I'm a little high.
Just a wee bit. And actually, we can cruise at 3,000, that'll work.
Okay, you want to keep 3,000?
Lean my mixture. Yep, 3,000 will work. I just gotta lean my mixture, which is fine. Better fuel economy.
Okay, cool. I'll just maintain that 3. I'm just going to get on the heading real quick.
Yep. I'm gonna keep trying to get on his wing, but it's not working out too well for me, which is fine. Whoa, he's slowing down rapidly. Holy moly. I might have been going a quick bit fast, but I was not going that fast. I barely hear him, but I do not see him. And I lost sight of you. You did some weird aerobatic flingamabobber and it's kind of disappeared from me, so.
I didn't remember doing any aerobatics, but I'm just kind of smoothing on to the 9.6 right now.
Yep, no, it was just FS 2020 when you were doing the turn. It just had you swing out really wide, and I got you back on site, so. And I'm almost on your wing.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be radio silent for maybe 5 minutes or so. I need to go do something, but I got autopilot on, and I should be good for 7 minutes, so I'll be real quick.
Alright, yep, hurry. I'll keep making sure your plane doesn't go ghost.
Okay, cool. Be right back.
Flight dude has to go. He'll be back in momentarily. His plane's flying on autopilot, so tracking a ghost plane. Which is just kind of entertaining. It's flying very well on autopilot, well, I mean, I'd expect it to. And I guess I get to practice my formation skills, which are interesting to say the least. And make sure I can lean a little bit more. And I'd fly on live weather. That's kind of my plan for the rest of the journey, but in the U.S., over like the last 2 days, in the next 2 days, it's snow, ice, and more ice. So I tested live weather this morning, and it's just complete snow and ice, which not really what I'm wanting to do at the moment. So what I will do, though, is I'm going to try and set myself up with autopilot as well, which is kind of entertaining. And I'm going to see if I can get the weather tuned a little bit nicer. There we go. And okay, make sure I'm not going to crash into him. Oh, interesting. So they don't actually have a way of changing the visibility, which is interesting. We'll go a few clouds. That'll make it a little bit. Well, actually, yeah, we'll keep it on high level. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. I've tuned the weather a little bit before, but I know in FSX, like, you can adjust visibility, and there's just a lot more you can adjust. Kick off my autopilot there, and speed back up into his wing. And reset my heading and altimeter. That's part of why I wanted to do live weather more, is to get visibility and just the overall feel of the sky to be just a little bit better. The presets are really nice, but the presets are basically just different levels of cloud. I want to find some good presets for clear skies that aren't just strictly clear skies. Right now this is pretty unrealistic amounts of visibility. I mean, it can definitely happen. It's just not necessarily something that just happens on a regular basis like this. The clouds are good, but I'd like to find something that's got more wispy clouds and a little bit lower visibility. That'd be pretty cool. I know there's a couple add-ons already made that are out there that do that, but my goal is to keep things cheap as possible, so I'd much rather just try and find something myself, or create something myself, or in this case, just use live weather, and that works really well. But right now I'm using the high-level clouds, and that's probably my favorite for just clear skies sort of flying. Whenever I want to fly with more clouds and weather like that, broken or scattered is my go-to. So. And then of course for IFR, just overcast, and that works splendidly. I might try doing some IFR now that I have my instruments all set up. I might actually try doing some IFR flying, but I'd need to get a nav panel and be able to tune the nav, which I've not done in quite a few years, because I don't really fly IFR that much, because, I mean, you build a flight simulator to, or rather, you use FS 2020 for fantastic scenery and graphics, and if you're just flying IFR, that means you're keeping your head in the cockpit, which kind of defeats the purpose, but... I'm also going to start looking at getting it set up so I can fly some other aircraft. This cockpit, the great thing about the cockpit is, since my gauges are not FS 2020, my gauges are always going to work, so I just basically get to swap out the airplane and then do whatever I want to do with that. So. And I'm going to go ahead and start a time lapse for the next few miles. Actually, I take that back. I'm not going to do a time lapse. If I would have, I probably should have started a while ago, because the time lapse will only be for a few minutes. And actually, wait a minute. We are... Oh, never mind. That's why. Yeah, so I'm definitely not doing a time lapse. I was looking at this thinking, oh yeah, 15 nautical miles. That's from the airport we departed, so that means we've got only about 4 nautical miles towards our arrival airport. And actually, I think I can see our arrival airport already. And his airplane is now diving out of the sky. November 752 Alpha Sierra, are you back? I don't know, his autopilot just did something weird. – 752 Alpha Sierra, are you back? Your autopilot's kind of gone wonky. It appears to be level for the most part. Never mind, I take that back. It's still in a dive. November 752 Alpha Sierra, are you back? I have the airport on my screen, so I know where I'll need to land. Hopefully he hurries up.
Whoa, whoa!
752 Alpha Sierra, are you back?
Yes, I just got... What happened?
Your airplane decided to go fly somewhere. The direction was the ground.
The autopilot was on. I just came back in the...
Yeah, no, your plane just wanted to go on a little adventure. But good thing is we're right at the airport, so...
Oh.
Yeah, just don't make any comments. Just, you can discipline your airplane when you get back.
I will do that. The thing is... okay. If I'd gotten back, like, a literal 20 seconds later, there would have been no more flying.
I can agree with that assessment. Hopefully this is a nice little grass.
Okay, anyways, do you know the name of this airport?
Negative. And I also didn't make any calls yet for the airport.
Alright, Peach Airport traffic, North 752 Sierra, flight of 2. We're going to overfly the runway to get the right numbers in for a full stop.
Let's see, do a quick wing dip. I couldn't see the runway, that's fine. Hopefully it's a nice little grass strip. I think it might be. That'd be pretty cool. We've not had one of those in a while, so... And my landing light's coming on, so we're getting pretty close. We're still below, I guess we are below 2,000, so the mixture's coming rich. I'm gonna try and catch back up to him. If it's grass, actually, November 752 Alpha Sierra, do you have the airport type? Or runway type?
I do not. I'm trying to get the numbers right now. Stand by.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's grass or asphalt. If it's grass, we'll do a separate landing. So I'll just peel off, you can land first.
Okay, sounds good. I'm assuming it's gonna be grass, but I'm gonna come in and check real quick.
Yep, sounds good. Had a weird little stutter there, so you can see when you compare it to my flight earlier today, this frame rate is significantly smoother, and I think it's also a little bit higher than it was before. So, and I think I have the airport in sight. Actually, I take that back. That's a road, so never mind.
If this is the airport, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Yep, airport's in sight. It is grass, and it's actually much longer than I thought, so it won't be good.
Yeah, I got... Oh, wait. Is that it right there? Right next to me?
You would have just passed over it.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Alright, you want me to lead? Did you have me in sight? Because I'm behind you right now, but I can show you where it is.
Yes, I do not have you in sight. If we could, if I can get you in sight, that would be great.
Yep, so if you go ahead and pull your power back, I'm currently right behind you and underneath, so I'll accelerate in front of you and hopefully you can see me.
Alright, I'm just going to make a quick 360 and you just keep going as you were.
Alright, yep, can you actually level off, so, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see me, because I'll probably not be still underneath you or in front of you.
Actually, I think I do see the airport though. Before we do this, give me just a second.
Alright, yep, it has a little lake at the end of it.
Okay, we'll be looking out.
Or it's not really a lake, it's a pond. But it's got a body of water at the end of the runway, so a good place for you if you getting a drink or something like that, you know. Your airplane can get some water after its interesting decisions.
No, I think I'll be grounding the airplane for at least a month. You won't be able to see any of his other friends because they'll be grounded.
That's a horrible pun. Never do that again, please.
Man, isn't that awesome?
And you have the pond in sight. It's directly in front of you.
This is the weirdest film I've ever seen.
The pond is directly in front of you, so going to fly in front of you, because that way you can follow me in.
Okay, so can I just go straight and then pull the power back then?
Yep, just level off. I'm right on your right wing, so it's not going to take very long. But if you just level off right now, then I'll go in front of you. Alright, I'm passing underneath you. I'm going to start climbing up into your vision. Hopefully you can see me.
Alright, not yet. Hopefully in a second though.
I should have passed in front of you by now.
Nope, you were behind me actually.
Still?
Yep, I am looking at you right now. You're behind me.
Interesting. Okay. I guess it's probably just the lag in the servers. That's fine. I'll just keep going forward until I'm in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go over to you a little bit.
Yep, I guess just tell me then when you are established where you can follow me.
Yep, should be any second. Yep, can follow you now.
Alright, so I'm going to start a left-hand turn.
Awesome, left-hand turn, gotcha.
And I'm also going to pull my power back just a little bit. Getting pretty close to recording time. And I'm going to really need to hurry because I got about 3 minutes left of recording time.
Yep, I'm trying to catch up with you now.
Alrighty.
Do you want to make the call? It's Pete's Airfield or something.
Can you actually make the call? I'm trying to speed towards the runway here.
Yes, I'm going to get right behind you. Stand by, I'm a little higher than you right now.
Yep, I'm going to land first, I guess, because I need to get my recording stopped, and then you want to peel off, you can land second.
Yep.
I'm just doing this so you can see the runway.
Pete's Airfield, number 752, Officer, flight of 2. We're going to come in for a full stop on the, I'm guessing a northbound runway for
I'm going to have
Air Force traffic.
an extra minute recording time. Going full flaps. Let me verify that it is in fact the runway. I can go ahead and turn final here. I hope this is final. That's not final. I think I turned to the wrong final. I went to the wrong pond. Stand by. I should have verified
Yep,
it.
I'm trying to approach the airfield right now.
Alright, well, whatever I just went to is not the airfield. It was on this other side of the trees. There we go. Yep, that's the airport. Now I have the airport in sight. I'm just gonna barely make it. I've got 30 seconds.
Yep, I do have it in sight as well.
Alright, now I should be able to crank it around. You verify super quick. Wait, that's not the runway again. Gosh darn it. There it is. Is that it?
Pete's Airfield, traffic number 752, Alpha Sierra, flight of 2, airport in sight. We're going to make left-hand traffic into the runway for a full stop. Pete's Air Force traffic.
I think this is the runway? Well, my camera died right as I was approaching, and it was interesting because I couldn't find the runway. But I landed now, so hope you guys enjoyed the flight, or what of it my camera actually recorded, and hopefully next time it'll be better. So, see ya.